Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm Patrice, and today we are going to be testing out this sublimation haul from Five Below. All right, y'all. So of course I found myself inside of Five Below again, and they had a few new items out, and I wanted to give them a try. I actually went inside of Five Below to see what Christmas items they had, but they didn't have that many, so I did get a few things. So we are just gonna look at what we're about to test out and see how it subs. So in my last Five Below haul, I tested out some bedroom slippers, and they had a different style bedroom slipper, and I want to test these out to see how they sub. I'm pretty sure that these can sub, but I am going to try to just be a little conscious of the rubber on the bottom of the shoe. But then we had, okay, so this, I'm not 100% sure if this will be able to sub or not. This is actually acrylic material. That's what it's listed as, and I'm not sure how it subs. Now, can acrylic sub? I have subbed on some acrylics before, but the hard acrylic. So I want to test this out and see how this subs. And if it does sub well, y'all, they had different colors. I think they had like a off-white color in a similar style like this, and I want to sub onto this also. Of course not the mittens, right? But definitely the hat. Maybe sub a name or so on the back. Then we have, well, I got this for germs. This is a handheld UVC sanitizer light. That has nothing to do with what we're doing today. Sorry. Also, these Hollywood vanity string lights. I want to see the size that these are and how they work, and possibly use these for a marquee letter, but that's not for today either. All right, and so they also had this hat and glove set, and this is a little softer fur, and the mittens, I want to see how this subs, which I'm thinking that it should sub fine. It's pretty cute, right? Looks like a little teddy bear. Next, we have a whole bunch of clothes. Well, not really a whole bunch, but I did find a few clothing pieces that I had not subbed on, and if I did sub on these, y'all, I don't remember. All right, so they have these pants, and these pants, they had these also in blue, I believe, and these are 95% polyester and 5% spandex. They also had these furry socks, and I didn't even check to see what material this is. I'm just assuming that these are polyester because of the fur. So we are going to test these out as well. And these kind of feel very, very slim. But they stretch. All right, and next we have this shirt, and this is just a blue shirt, 95% polyester, 5% spandex, and it has like that little tie there, which I'm sure that it comes apart, but I want to see how this blue looks. And they also had that shirt in white also. I think they had a few other colors, but they had this in white. So if you want to sub this, you can, if you don't like this little knot in the front, you can take it a loose and just sub it that way. But I'm pretty sure that this can be subbed onto as well. Then we have, all right, so this is like an off-white kind of sweaterish type. This is 95% polyester, 5% spandex, and it's like yellowish off white. You can't really tell, but I'm sure when I get it under the press, you guys will be able to see. But you can kind of tell a little bit with it, like near my hoodie. And then we have this white shirt. Now this is 100% polyester. I'm not sure if I subbed on this in the last video. While I was in the store, I kind of thought that I did, but I wasn't 100% sure. So we are going to sub onto this also. Y'all, I have so many designs that I'd love to put on shirts. So it doesn't hurt to have another white polyester shirt. And y'all, the material, this is very, very soft. It's not slinky, and for those of you who like that cotton feel, like this actually feels cottony. It does not feel like a slinky polyester or the dry fit polyester. All right. So that's all that we have right now to test, and I can't wait to see how this stuff subs. I can't wait to see how those slippers sub. So stick around. We are about to get started. All right, y'all, so now we are under the heat press and we are about to get started. Today I will be using my ink, Dynamic Ink. You can find that inside of my Etsy shop, along with Honestly Speaking Sublimation paper. The link to both will be listed in the description. We are starting with the beanies today, and I'm just putting my logo onto this beanie. And the material for this beanie is an acrylic material, so I'm not sure if it can be subbed well or not, but we are going to test this out. And I am going to cover this with a piece of butcher paper. However, with Honestly Speaking, you don't really need the butcher paper, but I like to use the butcher paper to protect my press. I also have these heat gloves just in case I need them. And I press that at 375 degrees for 45 seconds. So let's see what we have here. And this material is very hot, so I put on that heat glove. And y'all, this is supposed to be black. There is a lot of ink left onto the sublimation paper, so I wouldn't say that this is a real success, but I'll wear it. So next we are going to sub these beanies, and I'm just putting an initial onto these beanies. And for those of you who may or may not have a Five Below in your area, Five Below has a website. Also, some of these items are regional, so you may not find everything that I sub here today in your local Five Belows, but you definitely want to check out their website. So this subbed great. Look at that ink release, y'all. All the ink was gone, but this looks really good, and I like to just test out the fluff factor to see how it distorts the image, and that wasn't too bad. So now we are going to get ready to press this, and I am pressing this with those strings from under the press. I don't want to put those strings underneath that heat press because I don't know if they will be able to last under there. So now we are pretty much doing the same thing that we did with the other beanie, and we are going to press this and see how it comes out. Again, I am using butcher paper on top, and that is to protect my press. All right. Oh, okay. So a lot of that black ink did come off, but y'all, yes, it's nice. I guess the material is pretty tight, so I kind of like how it came out, but it does crack a little bit. Okay, so next we are about to sub these fluffy socks, y'all, and so I cut out this jig from just a cardboard box that I had because you want to use that so that you can kind of stretch that fabric out so that when you actually put the sock on, it doesn't look faded or distorted because it was pressed at its smallest form. So we are going to go ahead and tape this down, and y'all, as soon as I saw these socks inside of Five Below, I knew exactly what type of image I wanted on them, and I wanted a snowman. So we are going to press this, and let's see how these came out. Oh, something sticking to the stock. That is the heat tape. And we are going to check this out, y'all. This is so hot, so make sure you have on your heat gloves. And oh my goodness, I am in love with these socks. That look so cute. I love these socks. I have so many ideas of what to do with these. Okay, and so they came out great. Just remember to make sure you have your image on the correct side of the sock based off of what foot you will be wearing the sock on, but these look good. And I'm just fluffing the sock up to see how it looks fluffed, but yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks really good. All right, so now we are going to get ready and move on to our bedroom slippers, and this is another fluffy material, but on the back there's a little bit of rubber. So I'm going to put some Teflon down and then place the shoes on top. And right now I am loosening up that pressure a bit so that it can close. The shoes come with a stuffing inside, but I am going to remove all of that stuffing and I will just press it as is without any stuffing. Alright, so I am going to tape down the image onto the shoes and we are going to get ready to press the shoes. Alright, and so let's see how these came out. And so if you guys saw my last video, I did another pair of slippers and those came out really good, and these did not disappoint me either. These look pretty good. They are fluffy, so just remember that. And here I just did a basic monogram image onto these shoes, and so I'm fluffing it out and fluffing it back. Yeah, not too bad. I like these. Alright guys, so now we are going to press these lounge pants, and when I purchased this and the shoes to kind of make a set out of it. And so we are just going to put the same monogram that we put on the shoes. We are going to put that monogram onto these pants. But y'all, these are awesome gifts to give away. You can make gift sets for your loved ones or friends, and they would love it. So let's go ahead and see. Just as a reminder, these pants, that waist gets really hot, so be careful, okay? All right, and yeah, it looks good. I'm not surprised. These are 100% polyester. That black looks good on this pink, but this pink is light enough to take another colorful image. All right, so now we are going to try that like off-white beige, dark beige tannish shirt. And right now this shirt is very slinky. I have a design that I made for this particular shirt. I did not purchase, this is the only design that I did not purchase from Design Bundles or any other online image warehouse, we'll call it that. But I love this design. I used a few brush strokes and also made that SVG. And so we are going to press this. This shirt will be for me for the Thanksgiving holiday. So let's see how this turns out. And y'all, let's see. This is smoking up a storm. And okay, this looks really good. I am loving how this turned out, y'all. It looks so pretty and no ink transferred to the back. So this is awesome. One thing I forgot to tell you guys, make sure you take off the tags and all this stuff around the tags, and make sure that you remove any plastic that may be on the shirt. You don't want that to melt under your press. Alright, so this blue shirt, if y'all remember, it was tied up in the front, so I took that apart because I did not want that to go under the press. Of course, that would cause a pressure issue, and so you will be able to retie that if that's what you desire. But this is the image that we're going to be using. It started off as just a silhouette. It was all black, but I did change the truck and the tree. I wanted that to have a little color. I just needed a little pop of color. I mean, those colors are representative of Christmas. And so, yeah. But we are going to press this. I'm just taping this down. I'm not doing a major tape, y'all. I feel like 2 pieces of tape is perfectly fine for me. And just for you guys to know, if you are new to sublimation, you can put a piece of butcher paper in between your shirt in case you're worried about any ink transferring to the back of the shirt. And you definitely want to make sure you have heat tape and a lint roller on file or nearby so that you can definitely make sure that you lint roll your shirts, okay? But y'all, this came out so nice, and I love this on this blue shirt. I was going for like a ice cold winter type of vibe with that shirt. Alright, so as I told you guys before about the plastic, I am nipping this plastic off because you don't want that to get stuck under your press. Ask me how I know. So let's go ahead and get ready to press this shirt. It is a white 100% polyester shirt, and I am very sure that this is going to sub really well. I have subbed so many white polyester shirts from Five Below before, and I have not had any issues with their shirts. But y'all, this tree is going to be too long, and so I need to flip this shirt about 90 degrees so that way I can have one press. Okay, it's not necessary to have to press it twice, and if I did not flip it, I would have to press this twice. So we are going to get ready to just lint roll it. And also, you can pre-press your shirts. I do recommend pre-pressing your shirts. I always, because when I do these videos, I'm usually in a rush to kind of get it done. And so I always forget to pre-press my shirts. But you definitely want to pre-press your shirts. It kind of takes out any wrinkles, and then you can avoid maybe pressing onto a wrinkle and then messing up your shirt. All right, so I taped it down, and we are going to cover with butcher paper and get ready to press this shirt. All right, y'all, that's already done, and we are going to reveal. And y'all, this looks so nice. I love this tree. This is so cute. And so this shirt, the designer of the shirt made this shirt with, not the shirt, the designer of the image made this tree with brush strokes. Very nice and creative. All right, so this is going to be our final shirt, and I just want to show y'all this shirt with the knot. It is the same shirt as the blue, it's just in white. And so I undid the knot because that would cause a pressure issue underneath the heat press, and also I wanted to make sure that I had a flat surface for this image. And so I'm just giving it a pre-press this time. I did remember to pre-press it, but probably because this might be my favorite shirt, right? I love this image. So we are going to tape this down, and again, I am pressing all the items today at 375 degrees for 45 seconds. With Honestly Speaking sublimation paper, you can go as low as 365 degrees for 30 to 35 seconds. The link to my ink will be listed in the description, along with the link to Honestly Speaking's sublimation paper. And y'all, this came out really, really good. I love this shirt. I love this design. I got this from Design Bundles, but there is a press mark around that image, and so I saw Shakia do a trick at Silaholics Anonymous where she increased the pressure a bit. She put that butcher paper back down, she increased the pressure and pressed for a few seconds, and you definitely want to get rid of that butcher paper because the ink will transfer back over. However, that removes all of the lines around your shirts. Look, there is no press line. And that's going to be it, y'all. All right, y'all. So we are all done with testing out these items from Five Below, and I am totally in the Christmas spirit. So our first items that we tested out these beanies. And if you remember, I said that this material is listed as acrylic. And it's subbed, but it's not as vibrant as I would like. It's more so like a dullish transfer. So if you like this look, it's fine. I don't know if it can get a little bit darker. As y'all saw, there was so much ink left onto that paper, and typically we don't have ink left over like that. So this one, would I use this or would I wear it? I probably would. I am definitely going to wear this, Craftable things. But for you, if you're selling to someone or any situation like that, you may not necessarily want to. All right, and so we had the other beanies, and this came out pretty good. The ink release was really good. However, as y'all saw when I did the close-up, you know, it kind of looks like it breaks apart a bit, but it still comes back together. So I would definitely make a few of these, give them away as gifts. Yeah, I would. Then we have this one, and this panda is so cute. And then we had, you know, on the back, we just put the initials, and that actually came out really well. The color looks good. The fluff isn't that bad. So, yeah. Then we had these socks, and y'all, these socks are the cutest. Has me feeling all frosty vibes. And I want to get some hot chocolate. Y'all, I have already planned on getting more of these socks, making these, and giving a few, like mixing some different ideas up for my students, and maybe giving my students a pair of these with the snowman, and also maybe like a hot cocoa mug with a package of hot chocolate and maybe some marshmallows and a cute little stirrer, something like that. But I think these are so adorable. I love these socks. And so you saw the fur, it gets really, really furry, but y'all know Frosty, you know, be needing to get his little self back together again. So I love these. Then we had the shoes, and the shoes are kind of furry. I'm just trying to mess them up as much as possible because I know y'all are usually like, okay, does it stay in place? But I mean, it's not so bad. And for the design that I chose, I think it looks really, really good. This is just a monogram that I put on here, and the shape of the monogram is already a little bit awkward. It's supposed to be in like a heart shape, but because of my initials, it doesn't really break that heart part in the middle. So this is what we get. But I like these shoes. I actually like these, and I would get more of these, give them away as gifts. I like the monogram idea of putting monograms on top, but you can pretty much put anything you want on these shoes as long as it's dark. You don't want anything with a white background or something that has white in it and it's supposed to be white, because it's going to be whatever color that is. That goes for all dark items or items that are not white. All right, and so these little lounge pants came out really good. So these sub well. I put my monogram on here, but a logo can go on here. You can put all types of things on here. You can put a word down the side or down the pants leg of the pants. So you can put different things on here, but these do sub really well. And that's also, like, I'm considering doing like a set of maybe the shoes with the pants and maybe like a nice shirt. Maybe not a nice shirt, but like a white shirt, a lounge type of shirt. Five Below has tons of those. As y'all see, we have tons of white shirts that we can choose from. And maybe put the monogram on the shirt also, and give this away as a set. This pink is a little bit darker, but not too bad, right? Still cute. All right, and now we're gonna move into the shirts. And y'all, I am wearing these shirts this holiday season. So this is the Thanksgiving shirt that I made, and I love it. I put together a few brush strokes with this design, and I am loving this. If you like this design, I will have it listed inside of the Craftable Things Etsy shop, so you can go over there and pick it up. But y'all, look how cute that is, and it worked really, really well with this color shirt. This is not a white shirt. Then we had this. So I actually turned, this was a silhouette scene, and I just turned that truck and tree into just a pop of color, but it looks pretty good. I'm actually really impressed with how it came out, and I like this blue. I wanted something that would be appropriate with blue, so I didn't want to go too, out there with the colors. And of course, the white shirts from Five Below always sub really well. And so this tree came out beautifully. Most of these images I got from designbundles.net. And so I will have a link in the description to Design Bundles if you are interested in any of these. But y'all, these colors came out really, really good. I love this tree. And then finally, I think this is going to be my favorite shirt of the season, besides that rhinestone mixture that I made, if you guys saw that. But this shirt is really nice. The colors look good. Just a girl who loves Christmas. And yeah. I also got this from designbundles.net, but this was inside, I think, their premium side, it's called, or the Plus, Designs Plus or something like that. But yeah, this came out good. All right, y'all. So we are done with this Five Below haul, and as y'all saw, everything came out amazingly. Even that beanie is fine. However, be cautious with that one, because as y'all saw, the ink did not transfer completely to the beanie. and I have not washed it. So once I wash it, I will post an update in the community section so that you all will know whether or not it is good or not. Because Five Below had tons of acrylic beanies like that. All right, so if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure to head over to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and join us there. I would love to have you. But that's it for today, y'all. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time.